Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and today we'll be working the 2007 multiple choice paper. And remember, if this video is for you, please ensure that you're learning, and don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. So we'll start with number 1, -3 square plus -2 square. So what we need to always remember is that once you square a negative number, it becomes positive. So it's a negative times a negative will give you a positive. So it's -3 squared to give us +9 plus -2 squared to give us +4, and 9 plus 4 is equal to 13. So our answer for number 1 is C. So remember guys, it's all about maximizing our marks wherever possible. So number 2, how many centimeters are there in 1.5 meters? So I'm not sure if you're familiar with the mnemonic kick him down man, don't commit murder. So it's kilometer, hectometer, decameter, meter, decimeter, centimeter and millimeters. So what I usually do is put 1 at the unit that we're moving from. So in this case we're moving from meters and we're going towards centimeters, and I use zeros to under the units until we reach the ending unit. So in this case we'll be moving from meters to centimeters, so we'll be multiplying by 100. So it is 1.5 meters multiplied by 100. So we're moving the decimal point 2 times, and in that case we will get C as our answer, which is 150. So number 3 states express 0.12 as a fraction in its lowest term. So what we'll be doing is 0.12 is the same as 12 divided by 100. So what we'll be doing is simplifying this fraction. So what we can use is 4. We can say 4 into 12 goes 3 times, and 4 into 100 goes 25 times. So our answer is 3 over 25. As you can realize, this fraction cannot be simplified any further. So B is our answer. Number 4, express 4 and 3/8 as a decimal correct to 3 significant figures. So first we'll be changing this fraction, the 4 and 3/8, into an improper fraction, and then we'll be doing the division. So it's 4/8 to give us 32 plus 3, which is 35 divided by 8. Then we'll be doing our division to get 4.375, and we'll be putting this to 3 significant figures. So the 3 significant figures that were necessary would be 4, 3 and 7. And as we know, once a number precedes or come after the last digit, if it exceeds 5, if it's 5 or greater, then we add 1 to the last digit, so we get 4.38. So our answer here is C. Number 5, 3076 in standard form is. So with standard form, the decimal point should be behind the first significant digit. So standard form is just an easy way of writing down large or small numbers. So the decimal point will be moving from behind the 6, and it will be moving 1, 2, 3 places to be between the 3 and 0. So our answer is 3.076 times 10 to the 3. So sometimes students mix it up and put the -3, but if you look at the direction in we're moving from right to left, and that usually comes with a positive notation. So it's D, 3.076 times 10 to the 3. Number 6, if 60% of a number is 90, what is the number? So what we're looking at is 60% of a number is 90. So what we're looking for is what is the number. So we're looking for what is 100%. So it's percentage change. So we cross multiply to make x the subject. So x is equal to 100 multiplied by 90, and all of that is divided by 60%. So it becomes x is equal to 9,000 divided by 60, and that will leave us with 150, as 0 cancels 0, and then 6 into 90, 15, times. So our answer is 150. So our answer here is C. So number 7 states the highest common factor of 12, 15, and 60 is. So this question was working in the 2005 and 2013 paper. So you can check in the description below for the link. But the common factors of these numbers are 1 and 3, with the highest obviously being 3. So we're just looking for the highest common factor, the highest number that can be divided into all 3 numbers without leaving a remainder. So our answer is B. So number 8 states half raised to the 3rd power half cube is the same as, so what we're doing is multiplying half by itself 3 times. So I'm just going to pull it apart, numerator by numerator, then denominator by denominator. So essentially what we're looking at is 1 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 1, and the answer there will be 1. And then the denominator will be 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. So it's 2 2's 4 and 2 4's 8. So our answer is 1/8. So our answer here is C. And it's as simple as that. So we're coming along nicely, guys. So number 9, if 3n is an odd number, which of the following is an even number? So 3 multiplied by n is an odd number. So what you can do is look at it from a practical perspective. So you can substitute n with a number. So let's just use 1 in this case. If I say 3 multiplied by 1, it will give us 3. So that is an odd number. So I'm just using the easiest possible method. So 3 multiplied by 1 would give me 3. So that's an odd number. So that fulfills the statement that says 3n is an odd number. So we're now looking at which of these answers would result in an even number. So if we should use a 3 multiplied by 1 would be 3 plus 2n, and remember n is 1, so it's 2 multiplied by 1, so it's 3 plus 1 to give us 5. So that is not an even number. So remember, an even number is any number that can be easily divisible by 2 without leaving a remainder. So B says 3n plus 2, so it's 3 1, 3 plus 2 would also give us 5. So B is not our answer. So C said 3n minus 2, so it's 3 multiplied by 1 to give us 3 minus 2, and that would leave us with 1. So that would not be our answer. So only answer remaining is D. So it's 3 multiplied by 1 to give us 3 minus 1, and that leaves us with 2, and 2 is an even number, and that makes 9D. So 10 states the next term in the sequence is, so it's 1, 16, 13, 22, 33. So what you can do is try to find out the sequence that the numbers are increasing by. So if I should do 6 minus 1, that would give me 5. And then do 13 minus 6, that would give me 7. And then 22 minus 13, that would give me 9. And 33 minus 22, and that would give me 11. So now I need to find out what the pattern is from the answers. So 5 to 7, that was an increase by 2. Then 7 to 9, that was also an increase by 2. Then 9 to 11, that was also an increase by 2. So I realize that the sequence is the answers are always increased by 2. So therefore I know that the next number, when I minus 33 from that number, I should get an answer which equals to 13. So we're just following the trend. So it would then be, to get to, you can just do 33 plus 13, and that would equal to 46. And to test if, if everything is correct, though we know because we just added 13, 46 minus 33, and that would equal to 13. So I know that the next number in the sequence is 46. So number 11, in the Venn diagram above, the shaded area represents. So this was also explained in the 2013 paper in depth. So you can check the link below in the description. But what we're looking at is this apostrophe beside the letters mean not. So what A is essentially saying is not P. So everything except P. So I just need to know to read these equations that they have set up, and the answer will be easy to get. So number 12, if the union is equal to 1, 3, 5, 6, 8 and A is equal to 3, 6, then the number of elements that is not in A is, so remember again the A apostrophe, so you're looking for everything that is not in A. So 3 and 6 is in A, so therefore the number of elements that is not in A would be 1, 2, 3. So number 12 is B. Number 13. Which of the following sets is equivalent to A, B, C, D? So if you remember, a set is equivalent when it contains the same number of elements. So we'll be looking for a set which contains 1, 2, 3, 4 elements, and the only one that contains 4 elements is C. So 13 is C. Number 14. In the Venn diagram above, the two circles represent set P and Q. If P equal factors of 6 and Q factors of 4, then the shaded region represents, so the shaded region is the intersection. So we're looking for what is the intersection. So just look for the factors of 6 and the factors of 4, and you see that the numbers that are common in both sets are 1 and 2. And this was also worked in the 2013 and 2005 paper. Number 15. If TT $6 is equivalent to US $1, then TT $15 in US is. So if $6 TT is equal to $1 US, so how much is 15 TT dollars? So what we'll be solving for is X, which is the US dollars. So we're cross multiplying to get 15 multiplied by 1, and all of that is divided by 6. So it's X is equal to 15 divided by 6. X is equal to 2.5. So our answer for 15 is C. Number 16, we're coming along nicely, guys. A man bought a car for $200 and sold it for $250. What was his gain as a percentage of the cost price? So we're asking for his profit as a percentage. So it would be $200 would be what he bought the car for, which is 100%. So we're looking for what percentage would $250 be equal to. So it's X. So we're cross multiplying to get 250 multiplied by 100, and all of that is divided by 200, and we can simply cancel these zeros from the 200 with that from the 100 to get 250 multiplied by 1, and that is equal to 250 divided by 2. So X is equal to 125%. So the question asks for what was his gain as a percentage of the cost. That would then be 125 minus 100, and we will get 25%. So our answer for 16 is D. 17. During a sale, a shop allows 20% discount of the marked price of clothing. What will a customer pay for a dress with a marked price of $30? So what all we're asking for, all we're looking for is 20% of $30 to get what the discount was. So it's 20% of $30, and that is equal to $6, and that is our discount. So the question says, what will the customer pay for the dress? So it would be $30 minus $6, and that would equal to $24, and that is our answer. So 17 is C. So it's just about reading, guys, and understanding what exactly the question is asking for. So 18, the above table shows the rates charged by an insurance company. How much will a person pay for his insurance if his house is valued at $50,000 and the contents at $10,000? So from the table, it says that the house insurance is 50 cents per $100. So what we'll be doing is 50 cents is equal to $100. So X, which is what we're looking for, how much will he pay, is equal to $50,000. So we're solving for X, so we're cross multiplying. So X is equal to 50 cents multiplied by 50,000, and all of that is divided by 100. So X is equal to, so we're cancelling the zeros from the 100 with 2 zeros from the 50,000, and we will get 0.5, or the 50 cents multiplied by 500, and that is equal to 250. So that is for the house insurance. So now we need to look for what would be for the contents. So it would be 0.5 cents, and that is equal to every $100. So we're looking for X to the $10,000 in contents that is within the house. So we cross multiply, so X is equal to 0.25 multiplied by 10,000, and all of that is divided by 100. And we cancel the zeros from the 100 with zeros from the 10,000, and we will get 0.25 multiplied by 100, and X is equal to 25. So the total amount that you'll be paying total is equal to 250 plus 25, and that is equal to 275. So 18 is B, and that is our answer. So just work them separately and then find the total. So 19, how much does a customer pay for an article marked at $50 if a sales tax of 6% is charged? So what all we're finding is 6% of $50 to get what the tax is, and then we'll be adding that tax amount to the $50 to get the answer. So it is 6% of $50, and we will get $3. So total customer pays is $50 plus the $3 to get $53, and our answer here is C. So 20, Mary invested $200 for 3 years at 5% per annum. John invested $300 at the same rate, which is 5%. If they both receive the same amount of money in interest, how many years did John invest his money? So this question was also worked in detail in the 2005 paper, but what we're doing is first finding the interest for Mary. So it will be simple interest is equal to principal times rate times time, and all of that is divided by 100. So when you do that for Mary, you'll find that the simple interest for Mary is equal to $30. So if you want a more detailed workout, you can just check the 2005 past paper that we did. So Mary interest would be equal to $30, and this same $30 is what John receives. So I want to know how long did John invest his $300 that he received the same $30. So in John's case, what we're finding is time. So we'll make time the subject of the formula, which is simple interest, multiplied by 100, and all of that is divided by the principal times the rate, and you will get an answer, which is 2. So it will be B